and he was in Manali for about 2.5 months. I was with him in Manali. And there was a lot of negativity in the press because Osho was arrested and he was chained and he had been shown in the all TV programs, and there were a lot of allegations about Sila and Rajneeshpuram. So you remember, old people remember, those days there was a lot of negativity anywhere. Even in India also there was a lot of negativity about Osho. It was difficult to walk with his mala in the street. People used to abuse us. So when Osho was in Manali, there used to be press conference. Indian press used to come and ask him questions. You know, Osho is outrageous and he used to criticize Indian political system. He criticized Indian Prime Minister at that time was Rajiv Gandhi. And those days there was a Home Minister, Internal Security Minister in India. His name is Arun Nehru. He was against Osho and he wanted to arrest Osho for some reason. He was very much against, like Morarji Desai, he was very much against Osho, and he was looking for any excuse to arrest Osho. So we were very scared. And Osho was outrageous. He used to answer questions, he used to criticize politicians, and the press, when they have to print, they have to put some more, make it more spicy, so there was more negativity. So one day, in Manali, every morning Osho used to go for a walk, and after a walk, he used to sit near the Vyas river in the wooden bench. You might have seen that picture. And he used to sit alone and watch the river for about 1 hour in the morning. Sometimes when he wanted, he used to call somebody among we were about 20 people with him in Manali. So sometimes if he wanted, he used to call somebody to sit along, sit on the sand. He used to sit on the bench, we used to sit on the sand near him. So 3 times I was called during my stay. So one day I reminded him that Bhagwan, we have so much, that those days we used to call him Bhagwan, we have so much negativity in the press and our commune has been closed in Rajneeshpuram. Bhagwan also never wanted to go back to Pune. He wanted to establish a new commune. He never wanted to return back to Pune. So Pune was also not in good shape those days. So I reminded Osho that Bhagwan, we have no place. We are staying in a hotel. This is Span was a hotel, and we were renting rooms, and rent were very high. And Osho was looking for some space, some place to make another ashram, a small ashram. The press was so negative, TV was negative. So I reminded Osho that in this negativity, when you speak against politicians, then Arun Nehru is very much against you, and he is Internal Security Minister, and he wants to arrest you. So don't give him any excuse. So don't speak things which can put all of us into trouble. The Osho said that they cannot put me into trouble. I am here in Manali also, living in a room. He was living in a room, it was 10 by 15 feet rooms, a small room in a resort. So Osho said that if they put me in Indian jail, I am a first class prisoner, so they will give me a room of that size. So for me it does not make much difference whether I am in Manali or in jail. Then I told him, Bhagwan, but it makes a lot of difference for us. You don't know, when you were in jail for 12 days in America, we could not sleep and we were so much disturbed. There was so much anger and so much frustration in us. It was the most difficult days for us. So it does not make you any difference whether you are in jail or in a Manali room. But for thousands of sannyasi, it will be too much to tolerate. You go again into the jail. We can't tolerate it. It will be too much for us. So you please refrain from criticizing politics and don't speak things which are controversial in India. Bhagavan remained silent for 1 minute. Then he said that, look, for me it does not make any difference, but for you, if you want that these things should not go to the press, then don't allow those questions to come to me. If question will come, then he explained me something very beautiful, which I am to tell you, it has not been printed in any book. I have noted down in diary that day. It's a very wonderful thing he told me. He told me that, look, I don't have a prepared answer. I don't have an opinion about anybody, right or wrong opinion. My mind is silent. And when somebody asks a question, I don't know how that silence will respond. It's not under my control. I don't have any idea for anybody or any philosophy for or against. No. I'm totally empty. My mind is totally empty. And when you put the question, when you come in front of me and ask somebody that how my silence will respond to you is, I don't know myself, he said. And it is not also under my control. I cannot check it. So if you think that my interview are creating problem for you, then don't allow such questions to come near me. If the question will come, I will not be able to check. I will have to speak the truth. And I will have to speak what that moment existence responds through me, want response through me. Then I told Bhagavan, but we are looking for a space for a new ashram. So give me permission that I can handle your press. And I don't, I check the question when it goes to you and also the answer. So Bhagavan deputed me in Manali to handle the press. For 2 months I was handling the Indian press, and I used to discard those questions which were controversial. I never allowed that question to go to Bhagavan. So I remember that a sentence of Bhagavan. He said that I don't have any opinion about anybody. And I don't have any control over also that what I should speak and what I should not speak. My mind is very silent. And when you come in front of me, in that moment, how that silence will respond, I don't know myself. So that is a quality of enlightened person, no? That's a quality of enlightened person. So that's why sometimes there are contradictions, no? Because the people are different, and different people need different treatments. They need different prescription. And when somebody comes, Bhagavan said that I never remember what I have spoken yesterday. Why you remember? He said. Sometimes when people ask him that yesterday you were stopped talking about this, he said, for me yesterday is finished. I don't remember what I have said yesterday. Today is a fresh day. So that is the difficulty when people go beyond mind. We speak through the mind, so we have opinions, we have liking and disliking, we have fixed idea. But the enlightened person has no fixed idea. So that was the wonderful experience I have with Osho, I have shared with you in Manali.